Oviedo Barcelona match review. Let's go fast over the starting lineups. Oviedo with Escandel in goal, back four Ahiado, the experienced Eric Bailly, Carmo and Al Hassan, in midfield Hassan, Dendonker, Reina and Chaira. Speaking of experience, Santi Cazorla at almost 41 years old, and up front Rondon. On the other side, Flick made rotations again. Joan Garcia in goal, maybe his first poor performance, but we'll talk about that in a bit. In defense, Eric Garcia back at right back, center backs Cubarsí and Araujo, and on the left Gerard Martin again. Casado and Pedri as pivots, behind the striker Rafinha, Olmo and Rashford, and up front with an even worse game than the keeper Ferran Torres. Oviedo attacked unusually much at the start, and I don't think many expected that. Sure, they'd shown in the first rounds that they play well at home, but for the first 15 minutes or so, it looked like Barcelona were the smaller team. They didn't exactly create huge chances, but they kept Barca pinned in their own half. You can see that because Rashford only brought the first real chance in the 8th minute. A run from the left, shot from a central position, only a corner came out of it. Rashford was basically their main attacking weapon early on. He had the bigger chance in the 10th minute, his shot cleared off the line by the keeper. And I don't know if he expected this or not, but he had the next one too. In the 23rd minute, another strong shot saved again. That was his half, but unlucky, couldn't convert any of them. Defensively, Eric Garcia had a clearance worth of a goal 1 minute later. Oviedo would have opened the scoring if he wasn't there. Ferran barely showed up. In the 30th minute, his blocked shot hit an opponent's hand. In other games, it might have been a penalty there. No, it wasn't, I'm just trolling. Right after that, Rafinha hit the post. Then Araujo got another shot on target, again cleared off the line by the keeper. Barca were back in the game big time. Could have scored 3 times in a row there. But they didn't, and instead Oviedo scored, after a poor moment from Joan Garcia. The thing is, he didn't come out badly at first. He read the play, took the ball well, but then make a shocking pass into the middle with no teammate around. Alberto Reina jumped on it instantly, and hit it first time, ball straight into the net. Tough luck, it happens. Despite some clumsy attempts, Barca couldn't equalize before halftime. Oviedo closed well, stayed compact, tough, and yeah, some diving and time wasting crept in too, expected stuff. Frenkie de Jong came on after halftime. We've seen this change before when Barca are behind. Casado went off, not because he was bad, but because he's not ideal when Barca need to push forward. Frenkie does this job much better. The second half, though, started with another Oviedo chance, just like in the first half. You could sense some nerves in Barcelona, but they overcame it and finally equalized through Eric Garcia in the 56th. Araujo surprisingly turned provider out wide on the edge of the box. Ferran with a turn and a shot there, not officially an assist, but honestly his most useful contribution of the night. The keeper saved it somehow, but Eric Garcia put away the rebound. Judging by all missed chances in the first half, this goal was well deserved. The momentum shifted, this time Oviedo felt the fear. Barca kept pressing. Ferran tried another shot in the 58th, the keeper saved it. Not the best strike, but the pressure was growing. Oviedo hit back through Reina again, strong shot, this time Joan Garcia saved. Rafinha went off and the doctors immediately checked him on the bench. I hate those images and I hope December doesn't come again with only 4 starters fit for Barcelona. Lewandowski came in for him, in theory more danger in the box, but at the cost of creativity. It didn't take long though. Fresh Lewandowski smashed the De Jong's cross under the bar. Highlight real stuff, the ball was perfect, pure striker instinct from Leva. Keeper didn't see it, I only understood how it went in after the replays. Araujo had the goal saving block in the 77th. Oviedo clearly weren't happy with the score, they didn't hide, but they'd lost control of the scoreboard and also of the game. After that, Leva shot from a tough angle, on target, but the keeper was well placed. Another dangerous Oviedo attack saved by Koundé, who came in for Gerard Martin. The game was fun, played end to end. Rondon gave Koundé a tough time again right after. Free kick won, Ferran hit the wall, shot the rebound wide. 85th minute, De Jong tried another ball for Lewandowski, very close from connecting again for a goal. Game was sealed by Araujo. Header from a Rashford corner, brilliant finish, and another assist for Rashford, who's already putting up promising numbers. Joan Garcia redeemed himself completely in the 90th minute, saving Oviedo's last big chance for 3-2. Christensen and Bernal came on late, then 5 minutes of stoppage time, but nothing notable happened. Final whistle. Barca take 3 very important points in a game that was anything but easy. Eric Garcia was named man of the match. I get it, goal saving clearance, scored the equalizer, overall solid. But honestly, I think Araujo deserved it more. Best defender by far, saved the goal, scored one, and even created the equalizer. Big picture, Barca pulled off another remontada. Like I said last time, I'm happy to see this mentality stuck around. The team doesn't crumble after conceding. When it happens, usually it's from personal errors. This time it was Joan Garcia. The team reacted well, fixed his mistake, and he himself had 2 key saves to keep the score safe. Another player who had a half-good game was Rashford. Excellent first half, unlucky not to score, then faded away in the second, but still grabbed an assist for Araujo's header. No one's complaining though, 2 goals and 4 assists in the last 3 games, hope he keeps this up. As a team, not the most convincing match. Yes, they came from behind, yes, they handled the pressure, but the shaky start and some lapses in the second half raise questions. Sure, no team can dominate 90 minutes straight. Opponents will have their moments too, but what bothered me was the sloppy basics from Barca at times. Bad first touches, poor simple passes, unforced errors. Felt like the Inter game, even while attacking and scoring, defensively they were messy. But hey, that's Flick's jobs to fix, and I'm sure he knows. Same way he knew what changes to make. After halftime, Frankie and Lewandowski came in and together they created the winning goal. Lewandowski on pure instinct, Frankie with the clarity the team lacked. He was outstanding, exactly what the team needed. Next up is Sociedad at the Estadio Olympic Stadium, probably also to get used to it again before PSG. Sociedad haven't started well, only 5 points in their first 6 games. Even Oviedo beat them 1-0, but they did just get their first win. Same score 1-0 against Mallorca. This match is basically the last rehearsal before PSG, the match everyone's waiting for. In terms of injuries, Gavi joins Ter Stegen on the long-term list. Alejandro Balde might be ready, but even if cleared, I don't think Flick will risk him after that absence. Fermin Lopez will almost certainly miss it, and with Lamine Yamal, nothing clear. He's still training separately, which is not a good sign. But we'll talk more about that after Sunday's match. Meanwhile, drop your thoughts about the Oviedo game and the La Liga title race so far. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, it really helps the channel out, especially now in the early days. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.